We tried putting in some spray foam. I think it looks horrible. I hope I didn't, mess up anything in the bus with it. I hope I didn't I hope this isn't detrimental to my build basically, because it's really gonna suck. Check 1 2. 1 2. Mic check. Checkity check check check. Hey guys, what's going on? Cody here from It's Bussin' Bussin'. Yeah, it's been like a week or two since we've been working on the bus. Things happen, right? I mean, that's life. That's things, people, places. Also, peep the la ropa, the clothing that I got on right now.
I think I'm kind of pretty, don't you?
I woke up like this. I went to bed like this, and I was like, you know what? This will do for now. It's a good mix of casual, but also safety, in case anything drops on my feet. Listen. It's raining out, and I've been trying so hard. It seems like every project that I want to do right now on the bus is going to require me to be outside. I want to change out the door. It can't be raining cats and dogs outside when we don't have a door. So I want to do the door. I also want to reseal some of the windows. Can't be doing that because I got to take them out and then scrub them down and reseal them. So we are confined to the interior of the bus today. I know. No.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
What I'm going to do today is I'm going to seal up this little frickin' diesel square thing. Yeah, that's diesel square thing. That's definitely a thing in construction. So we're gonna seal that up. I'm basically gonna create a little hinge for it, and then a little locking thing. And then I think along the sides here of the boards, I'm gonna get some spray foam and just spray that in right there. I purposefully left about 1/4 inch on each side of the subfloor. That way, in the summer, whenever wood expands, the winter, whenever wood shrinks, give it a little bit of room, but we still have 1/4 inch on each side. So I'm going to put some spray foam on each side. That way, I mean, if it does expand, it's spray foam, so it'll just compress. And then, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to make a trip to Home Depot. Just quick little sidebar. If you have or are thinking of doing a bus conversion, just be very well acquainted with Lowe's and Home Depot, Harbor Freight, all these areas for DIYers. I mean, my God, this is probably I'm really not even that far into the build. Probably my 20th, 30th time going to Home Depot. And luckily, at our new spot, Home Depot is 5 minutes up the road. So we're going to make a quick trip to Home Depot and get some things for this. We're also going to see about putting some ribs on, not putting ribs, framing out the bus. So that's coming up, not this next project, but the project after that. We're going to be framing out the bus. According to Chuck Cassidy, which I highly recommend you go check him out if you haven't, Chuck Cassidy is the man when it comes to bus builds. According to Chuck Cassidy, you should go perpendicular, not parallel to the ribs of the bus. So we're going to go to Home Depot and get the things that we need. We're on the molding aisle. $1.60, and this big chair, look at that. That is pretty much I'm pretty sure what I'm looking for in regards to the framing for the bus, the strapping as they call it when you frame out a bus. Yeah, it's good. We did some research, got some numbers, took some pictures, and yeah, here in a week or two, whenever we start doing that, probably gonna buy freaking 50 or 60 of those, so that'll be fun. Alright, I think I got what I'm looking for. 2.5 inch. No, 1 5/8 inch screws. Let me tell you guys, if you've never shopped in Home Depot or Lowe's, it is overwhelming. You need to go in there with a plan. And I usually have a plan, but right now I'm kind of winging it because the rain is throwing me for a loop. I just took 10 minutes just trying to find some screws. And My God, am I overwhelmed. It's okay. All right, so we are off to aisle 10. I got the app. I downloaded the app now, so I kind of know where I'm at. I'm off to aisle 10, bay 5, to find some hinges for that little thing that we're gonna build. A hinge and maybe like a little lock for it. So hopefully I figure it out and find it pretty quickly. Hey, what do you know? Aisle 10, bay 5. We're in hinge paradise here. Okay, I'm thinking 2 little hinges on there, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy because it's not really gonna even be seen by anyone but me. Shoot, dude, this might work. Yeah, I'm thinking just something like this will work. Now I'm thinking just something like this to be able to kind of latch it in and keep it in place. Yeah, now we're gonna get that too. All right, so let me go ahead and tell y'all, if you're going to Home Depot or Lowe's or any of these places where you buy DIY stuff, have a plan in place. It is so easy to get in there and get overwhelmed, get lost, start buying stuff that you don't need. I am like, you're lucky if you walk out of Home Depot without spending 50 bucks. It's so hard to not spend that much money. And they do it that way on purpose to drive sales. We got a couple levels. I really needed some levels. I got these are like the cheapest you could buy. It's like 10 bucks. I don't need some fancy freaking level. I got the latch and the hinge for that little kind of doorway opening to the gas tank for the bus. And then lastly, I just needed more of this stuff. This is PL Premium. This is something that Chuck Cassidy recommends and something that I've used and works great. It's not super expensive. This whole thing was like 8 bucks. It's called PL Premium, and you use it on your subfloors. And that's essentially what I'm gonna be doing here. So let's go ahead and head back to the bus and get this stuff installed. Oh man, screw this man. Oh, okay. Alrighty guys, so we're back from Home Depot and I got the things that I needed. So I think what I'm gonna just go ahead and tackle first is that hole underneath the gas tank. So by the way, I didn't really go over like why that hole is there. So why is this hole here in the first place? Because you want to be able to have access to your gas tank if need be. But just like being right here, I'm already feeling like a cool draft. Okay guys, so pretty much the idea here is to take this, get some of this foam board on enough to be able to cover the entire square, glue that on there, and then pretty much we're wanting to put that hinge that we got, install that right there, and then put the little locking mechanism right there, and then we'll have our thing. Not a huge project, but it's raining out. I have nothing else to do on this bus, so let's get something done. Alrighty, y'all. Full transparency, I've never used spray foam in my life. So I don't really know how this is going to go, but I'm going to try to put it down in that line. Oh, I feel like such an idiot, but maybe that'll work a little bit. Yeah, I feel like a big stupid idiot. It's alright, it's part of the learning process. The crack's just too small, that's what she said. Alright, well, that went pretty horribly if I'm being honest. Yeah, just the stuff is just everywhere, and it made my floor look kind of crappy. The other side was a little bit better. I mean, just a smidgen better. I also got to realize, like, so this floor is really not going to be seen. I mean, we're eventually going to have furniture on one side, a kitchen on the other. We're going to put, like, flooring down over this. So it doesn't need to look perfect right now. So it just needs to get the job done. So just trying to remember that. All right, it's been about 30 minutes. So we now have this piece of wood with the foam on the back of it, the insulation. And we are going to screw it into here, make it kind of like a little bit of a latch. So let's get that done. Okay, I feel like I am way over engineering this, and maybe I am. But whenever I was closing it, whenever I was closing this at first, it was like getting stuck. So basically what I did was I kind of like pyramided it. Went ahead and cut each side to where when it latches down, the foam won't get caught up on the other side. So, but we still have foam here. Probably way over engineering this, but I think it'll work. Alrighty guys, we just finished up. I took way too long on this. I thought this would take like 20 minutes tops. We're like an hour into this little box. But you know, it is what it is. I probably way over engineered this. But it works and it gets the job done. So we have a latch right here. We have two hatches right here. This comes up. At first it didn't want to fit in perfectly, so I had to sand down this edge, and this edge. Goes perfectly. Now keep in mind, guys, I mean, this is not going to be a very pivotal part of the floor. If we ever have to tap into the gas tank, which we probably will, but this is not going to be like in a very open area of the bus. So either way, we can hide this if need be, but I've been meaning to get this done for a while, you know, just doing construction, building this bus. Just sawdust was getting down in here. Everything was getting down in here. I've been meaning to do this, so I'm kind of glad I got this rainy day right now to do this. Alrighty guys, so that is my rainy day video in the bus. We went ahead and got the diesel door latch, that's what I'm going to call this, the diesel door latch installed. We tried putting in some spray foam. I think it looks horrible. I hope I didn't, you know, mess up anything in the bus with it. I hope I didn't I hope this isn't detrimental to my build basically, because it's really going to suck. But overall, you know, you live, you learn, you move forward. So with this, we're going to live, we're going to learn, and we're going to move forward. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please feel free to subscribe. Please feel free to turn on the notifications. Again, if you don't want to, I'm not going to be mad. It's 2023. People are getting notified when their pizza goes in the oven at Domino's. I know I sure as heck am, because I really care when it goes in the oven. If you see something that I'm doing that maybe you have a different perspective on, go ahead, let me know. Try not to trash me, because, you know, I do have a heart. But let me know, like, kind of what your thoughts are. I would like to see if maybe there was a better way I could have done the spray foam. That's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day. We're out. Bye.